Hello, Internet. It's been an interesting week. I started a new job, quit two. There's just been a lot of changes lately, you know? But none nearly as big as the one I made 1 year ago today. I mean, technically, I left my home state yesterday of last year and came here today. 1 o'clock in the morning, I arrived to my father's home in Columbus. He doesn't live in Columbus, he lives in a suburb, but I think it's inappropriate for me to tell you where my father lives. Um, and that day, that one day, I had my car registered in my name. I got my own cell phone, and I also attended an event here in Columbus put on by the Shadowbox Live, and it was called Back to the Garden. I went again this past Sunday with my friend Chris, and it was a really good show. It was just as good as it was last year. And to be honest with you, it's not my favorite show because I don't know a lot of the references they're talking about, because it is all about the Woodstock concert, the original, and but I really do enjoy it. I always love what the Shadowbox performs. They are actually a Columbus-based acting troupe that also does musicals, and they have a live house band named Bill Who, and they are just a fantastic group of people. They are located in the downtown Brewery District, so if you're ever in Columbus, feel free to check Shadowbox Live. They are fantastic and are always interested in meeting new people. They are very friendly. The actors and performers and everything are actually your waiters and waitresses, because it's also a dinner theater. And it's a blast. So that was one of the ways I celebrated my happy 1 year in Columbus. Since moving to Columbus, I've had 4 different jobs, 3 of which I was working at one time. Now I only work 2. I've moved up from, minimum wage. It's kind of nice. I now have my own apartment, my own car, my own motorcycle, a great savings account built up for when and if I ever lose a job, or if I fall on hard times, or if my car needs fixed again. I've done a lot in this past year, and I'm really proud of how far I've come. And I don't want to sound pretentious about that, but it's something that means a lot to me, is that I moved across the country with $400 in my pocket, and worked really hard to be where I am today. And a big shout out to Columbus, what has become my hometown, and it's just really meant a lot to be here. The real reason why I'm posting this is because of monthly budgets, even though I personally think my 1 year means a lot more to me, and I care a little less about my budget, but I built it, and I would like to review it with you, and I would love to hear what you've done with your budget. Just estimating. Alright, now I am in transition from my previous 2-job lifestyle to one singular main income, and then I have the little side gig, but everything I get from that goes into savings anyway, so I just kind of pretend like I don't have that most of the time. Unless I want to buy something really nice for myself, because I've been working 70 hours a week and life blows. And then, I treat myself to that, because you have to give yourself those little treats that won't break your budget. You have to be really realistic about that. But you can give yourself little treats without, ruining your financial situation. Alright, so to give you a quick rundown, things you want to account for. Alright. Tilt it. Right here we have rent, my phone bill, my internet, my gas, my electric, water's included in rent. Car, food, insurance, and savings. And savings is divided up into a couple different sections. Car, travel, and what I call an oh shit fund, what my father would call a emergency fund. And then I also have fun money, right down at the bottom. That's the last you account for. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to account for your monthly income. And you want to be really realistic about that. I counted mine at 40 hours a week, even though I'm technically working more than that with my one job. I'm just going to stay at 40 hours a week just in case I have a bad week or something, or if my hours get cut for some reason. It's something that's already estimated into that. So, it's hot. By the way, it's hot, Columbus. I don't know if you noticed this, but, I mean, it's not as hot as Oklahoma was, and that place was just hot. Like, stupid hot. Like, living in a blast furnace hot. But this is, like, stupid humidity hot. And I'm not used to that, and that needs to go away. I can't wait for fall. I say that, and it's motorcycle season. That's 98% of the reason why I have a job. So, no. Don't be a cold winter. Alright. So, I estimate to make, after taxes and everything, about $1,531.20 a month. And this is just for June. And that's not including if I work for the company where I work in the mailroom, because I won't tell you who they are. Alright, for rent and water, I pay about $424 a month. I don't pay about, I pay $424 a month. My phone is $97.12. My internet is roughly $87. My gas is $30. My electric is $30. And I've raised them because it is summer and I'd actually have to use my air while I sleep, or I'll freak out and never be able to sleep. It sucks. Alright. My car insurance, or my car in general, like gas and basic maintenance and everything on that is $200. Food is $200, and insurance equals about $50. And for my savings, I have my oh shit fund at, I'm putting $70 into it. My car, I am putting $80 away for my future car when I want to upgrade. And for my travel fund, I'm actually putting $160 in. And for fun money, I actually have $100 left over. And what you're saying is, wow, that's a lot of fun money. That, what I include in my fun money is any eating out I do. Because what you don't understand is food or grocery. Food money also includes like dry goods such as toilet paper and household products that you need. You need toilet paper, by the way. You need it. You do. You need toilet paper and paper towels. Paper towels are important. But yeah, if you paid attention and you took how much I actually paid, that accounts for every penny except for, you know, the 20 cents, which I'm just rolling into my fun money, because it's 20 cents and I'll use it for tax. Anyway, but all of my money is accounted for and it's all being put away. Now, I don't do this all in one lump sum because that's not how you get paid. You get paid twice a month. The best way to do it is to use your savings, like your oh shit fund. And if you go ahead and pay yourself beforehand how much you're going to be paying in your estimated bills and like your rent and stuff, if you pay yourself that beforehand, that way you're at least a month ahead on all your payments. That's not including what you're putting away for if you lose your job. This is just, you know, I'm in April and I'm paying myself for March. And with each paycheck, you pay yourself half. So each paycheck, I take out $200 and $215 for rent. I mean, it's over, but let's just say I do that. I take out about $50 for my phone. I take out about $40 for my internet. I take out $15 for gas, $15 for electric, $100 for my car. Food, I take out another $100. You know, and you just divide it up. It actually works out pretty well. And you'll be okay. You'll be okay, I promise. It adds up. It gets expensive. Like, everything I listed, after savings and everything, that accounts for all of my money. All of it. And, so that's something you really gotta consider. So, money doesn't go as far as you think it does. So be very careful and be very realistic about what kind of rent you allow yourself to have and how much everything's going to actually cost. So take your time, go through your budget, really plan this out, because the one thing you don't want to do is move out on your own, figure out that it's really expensive, and then have to come back and live with your parents again. Because, let me tell you something, after living on your own, I don't think I could ever go back to living in somebody else's house with their own rules. I personally just couldn't do it. So, let me know what you think of the budget. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. And also, tell me what was your big monumental movement of this year. Like, maybe you physically moved like I did, or maybe you just made a career change like I did, or anything. Just anything you found this year that you did that changed. And if nothing changed this year, maybe that's really something to consider. It's not a bad thing. Sometimes you're set in your life and you're doing a really good job. But if nothing's changed for you in the past year, are you happy with your situation? And if so, that's great. And if not, any little change can really help out. It can really seem to make a big difference if you haven't and you're just not happy with your situation. So feel free to fill the comments below, because there's all 2 of you that watch this. So yeah, go ahead, fill in the comment sections below about what you've done this year that has been big and monumental. Like if you like this video. If not, don't bother. Share if you think I said something important, and if not, don't share it. In the end, I'm making this for myself, and it's keeping me on track with things I need to do. So, thanks, Columbus. I'm gonna try to do something more interesting this weekend, but I did go out and I did have fun, and I did hang out with friends in their bedroom, and sometimes it feels like I never graduated high school, and other times it's like, wow, this is nothing like school was. So, yeah, we all have those moments. Go ahead, and I will see you next time.